Hey, we are broadcasting live to 15 channels. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. It's the Garden Show Show. Garden Show Show. Garden Show Show. Garden Show Show. My cat is complaining about something that he shouldn't be. Hey, somebody's here. Look at it. Somebody walked in the door. Hey, look, somebody else walked in the door. Hello, everybody. Hey, Roger Batchelder, I haven't seen you. Nice pic of the beard. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. Beautiful plants. Yes, I'm smoking them now, my friend, with you. It's morning show. Docky! And then you go live. I love it. Thank you, dude. That's that mental thing going on. We got Docky. We got it going on. Aaron, hello. Good morning. Good morning, Aaron. I love seeing Julian Assange's photo for your avatar still, bro. So glad that we're not forgetting about him. It's horrible what a large number of Americans really do believe about Julian Assange is horrible. They think he's a war criminal, man. They think he is a spy, and a purveyor of espionage, or hey, Rogi, let me clean that ear really fast for you. Hey, Piesel, come here. Come here. Get in there, clean that ear for you. There we go. Clean my dog's ear for him really quick, so it doesn't bother him. Is that okay? You want some cookies? How you doing this morning? Good morning, bees. All right, let's get you a couple cookies. All right. All right. There you go, Beazle. I had a weird fucking dream. I had some crazy dreams last night, man. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Had some crazy dreams. Very, very vivid dreams. Didn't make much sense. Happy birthday, Holly. Paul Teichman. Happy New Year. Well, thank you. Happy New Year to you, bro. Because of your avatar. Yeah. Wow. Wow. I'm sorry that you lost friends because of your avatar, bro. That's sucky. Well, you're right. They're not good friends if they don't support somebody that's exposing the United States federal government for war crimes. I just lost half my audience. Did we get disconnected, guys? Anyway, Max Blumenthal's a fucking liar. And I was just watching a video on YouTube. And I was like, you know, the way he paints his pictures. Since there's no one here, I'm going to do this. Since there's nobody here. I don't think you guys would really be interested in this anyway. But I am. Because this guy lies to my friends. So I fucking hate him. Because he's a fucking liar. Hey, Billy, what's up? Yeah, here we go. So I want you to hear some of this stuff. And then I'm just going to talk. I'm just going to speak some common sense to you guys.
And routine medical.
All right. Here's
other technologies that everyone was forced to.
Looks like fresh out of bed, unshowered fucking Max Blumenthal. Way to go, Max. Here. I'm still connected. Okay, good. Okay, so this is Max Blumenthal wearing some kind of a fucking lounging fucking smoking jacket. I have no idea what the fuck that is. Maybe it's a robe right out of the shower.
To rely on and licensing. He increased his fortune by, I think, $25 billion in 2020 alone. Billionaires increased their wealth in the U.S. by 54%.
Yes, they did, and let's address that. Are people that have their money invested in the medical industry supposed to just stop working during the pandemic and not profit off of it? Is Bill Gates supposed to not, the guy that's got all of his fucking chess pieces on the board in the right place, is he not supposed to fucking checkmate this motherfucking pandemic with all his money, which is exactly what he'd been planning to do? Oh, is he not supposed to profit? Oh, does it bother you that capitalists are capitalizing off of opportunities in the land of opportunity, Max? Welcome to America, motherfucker. Get the fuck over it, you little piss ass. Yeah, millionaires and billionaires are profiting off this pandemic. That's called fucking opportunity in business, man. That's called capitalism, and that's how our country works. You know, get the fuck over it, you little bitch ass. Listen to him cry about all the billionaires making money off of this pandemic. Fucking love it.
The top 1% of U.S. households now control more money than the entire U.S. middle class.
Find a real one for under $200. It's stupid. Smoking jackets.
I think the first time. And that
Hey,
is
Don.
a direct result of what we talked about, the CARES Act, just pumping money directly into Wall Street, and then forcing everyone else, the working class.
I know, right, Billy? Do you think it was all going to be free? Yeah, man.
Beyond that,
vaccines are free, man. They fall from the sky, and all you got to do is collect them.
American workers, 40% of people making under $40,000 annually lost work. Unemployment went to almost record lows for Black Americans and Latinos. Almost 3 million women.
And you know, if we had just locked down one time and got it all handled, we wouldn't have had this to listen to for all this crying and shit. But, you know, people like him were against lockdowns. They didn't want to fucking do it for just a couple weeks or even a month just to get it over with. No, you wanted to bitch and cry and bitch and cry and bitch and cry. So shut the fuck up. You got what you wanted, motherfucker. We didn't lock down, and now we have a perpetual fucking pandemic. This is exactly what you wanted, isn't it, Max? You didn't want a lockdown, and we never locked down, really, so fucking get over it, bitch.
And were driven out of the workforce because they couldn't balance work and caregiving. We saw dozens of airlines fail. 200,000 small businesses were completely shuttered. And if you want to try to understand what happened in the New Jersey gubernatorial race, where Phil Murphy was almost beaten in a deep blue state by a fairly obscure Republican, Chiarelli, look at Atlantic County, the home of Atlantic City, where 1/3 of restaurants and small businesses were put out of business under Phil Murphy's lockdown, one of the hardest lockdowns in the United States. He even acknowledged that it was too harsh. And New Jersey, throughout fall and winter, has had one of the
it costs zero money to have it, right?
Country. So it's completely futile.
It's the We Don't Care Act, says Holly.
Look at what's happening in
Nick!
New York right now.
Thank you for the 3, bro.
The
Cheers.
fear of the Omicron variant.
Here, listen to this.
We're seeing mild cases spread and trickle in.
Okay, did you guys catch that? That's a bold-faced lie. But, hey man, look, mild cases is true. That is true. But seeing cases trickle in, not true. So he's a fucking liar. And I want you to listen to him say it again. Listen, and then I'm going to show you.
And New Jersey, throughout
listen,
fall,
right here.
Winter,
cheers,
has had one of the highest case rates of COVID in the country. So it's completely futile. Look at what's happening in New York right now. The fear of the Omicron variant, where we're seeing mild cases spread and trickle in, has...
Does anybody take exception with what he just said? Are we seeing mild cases trickle in of Omicron? Are they just trickling in? I don't know. Let's find out. What do we have back here? California, I'm just going to read you some headlines. California COVID-19 vaccine. California becomes first state to top 5 million COVID-19 cases amid Omicron surge. Does that sound like it's trickling into you? Let's keep going. All these fucking ads, man. Fuck. These fucking cunts with their ads. New York experience indicates Omicron in California is about to get worse. Huh. Let's keep going. God, fuck this shit. Fuck you. How about you suck my dick? Fuck off. Omicron strains France's social contract on COVID. Here's another one. Look, here's another bullshit one. Fucking covered up the goddamn headline. These cunts. Here's another one covered up. These fucking cunts. UK with surging cases is on war footing against virus. Huh. Does that sound like the cases are trickling in? You guys, all I did was, I'll show you what I did. I just typed in Omicron cases. That's all I typed in. They're not, I don't see where my search is. My search.
Latest on the coronavirus now, where the CDC has released new guidelines.
Dude, I didn't hit play, you fucking cunts. God, I hate these motherfuckers. Here, yeah, here it is. All I typed in was Omicron cases into Google. And all of these articles popped up showing me that Max Blumenthal is literally just sitting there not only lying to Jimmy Dore, but lying to his audience. That's all. That's it. That's all I want to say. We're moving on. But I just wanted to point that out to you guys. I'm better than Jimmy Dore. I'm better than Max Blumenthal. I don't lie to my audience. I don't have a guy on here to lie to you guys. So I can sit there with the smug duck lips on my face and act like, oh, look, my shit don't stink. Like Jimmy Dore does. No, I'm not going to do that to y'all. Just so you know. Look, I keep it fucking real on this show. If you guys catch me in some bullshit, you're always free to call me on it. You know? I'm sure I won't be hearing from Max Blumenthal or Jimmy Dore or any of their fans anytime soon. But just so you know what's really going on, so you guys know get the gist of the reality, you know, and understand that I get it too. Because I know people like Billy Valentine, they watch Jimmy Dore and they're like, dude, I don't know why Nate likes Jimmy Dore because Jimmy Dore's a fucking this and that and blah, blah, blah. I've seen him say that. I've seen him say all that shit too. I agree with you, Billy. You're right. I don't know why I'm fucking wasting my time with that guy anymore. It's fucking crazy. It's gone so far. And I cannot take the way he sits there all smug with Max Blumenthal sitting there as a little fucking pit bull, you know, sitting there lying to his whole audience. I can't fucking take it anymore, man. Dude, the cases are not trickling in. That's a bold-faced lie. They're not trickling in. Look it up for yourselves. Don't trust Max Blumenthal. Don't trust GREYZONE. Don't trust Jimmy Dore. They're fucking lying to your faces. It's funny when you typed that in, a picture of Ron DeSantis popped up. Yeah, I know. Right? Omicron cases. Boom, Ron DeSantis. You gotta love it. Florida's on fire with Omicron. Where's Ron DeSantis? Well, he's sick in an ICU with fucking Omicron. You know? Prove me wrong. I see I've lost some of you. I don't know why. I'm sure it's because some of my audience disagrees with some of the things I've said. That's okay. You know, go ahead and leave if you disagree with me and you don't want to try to engage. That's fine. You don't have to listen to this. I'm done talking about it anyway. I've moved on. I'm sorry I got so many fucking people butthurt just now. But for the handful of you that have stayed, thank you. I appreciate you guys. And everyone that doesn't support this narrative, I don't know why. It's just the facts. That's all I'm giving you are facts. You know, Max Blumenthal lied. The cases aren't trickling in. He's a fucking liar. Jimmy Dore sits there and nods along. That makes him complicit. You don't like it? Suck my big fat balls in your mouth. All right? Hi, Annie Passion. Hello. You know? I don't know what to fucking tell you. I can't fucking help you. This guy's a straight fucking liar. Now, he's got a problem with lockdowns. Okay, so do I. I always felt like if we had just locked down for 1 month from the very beginning, we would have fucking finished this shit. But we didn't because of assholes like him. Okay, now he's got exactly what he wants. His whole rest of his lifetime, now he's got shit to fucking report on. Is that what he wanted? Was that the was that the driving force behind him being anti-lockdown? Was so he'd have all this shit to report on for the rest of his life? You are Pee Wee Herman looking for his bike. Jimmy is Francis, who stole your bike and is consoling you. All the while, your bike's in his bedroom. Yeah, but who's Max? Max Blumenthal in that equation. My bike is the truth, right? Is my bike the truth? I like that. I like Pee Wee Herman analogies, bro. What can I say? Spec. All right, so yeah. Wife's whole family has the trickle. Nick Brown. Nay, did you see 76 Days? It's a documentary about Wuhan. No, I'll have to check it out, Holly. Valentine Collection. Max is the guy you deliver your bike to. Max is the guy delivering your bike to Jimmy. Yeah, except my bike is the truth. My bike is the truth. It's we kind of got this backwards. I don't think the bike is the truth then. Max is delivering a narrative and lies to Jimmy. Right? I think we're going to have to work on this analogy a little bit, Billy. Together. We'll work on it. We'll get it. We'll hammer it out. All right, let's hammer it out. All right. Hey, I'm just going to have fun with this bong hit. All right? I'm just going to have fun with this bong hit. No law regarding having fun with bong hits. Cheers. You literally could see me burp just then. I burped while I was blowing smoke. It's funny. You could see the burp come out in smoke. That's funny. A visible burp. It's the first time ever in history of the world you could actually see a burp on this podcast. Hey, I bring you the firsts here, man. What can I say? What can I say? Look at Bitcoin's trying to get to 48, guys. It's trying. It's been there, but it's trying to go back. I'm getting a fucking hive on my finger. From smoking. From smoking cannabis. Isn't that funny? I don't get hives in the middle of the day, man. It's only when I'm smoking. I literally get a physical reaction. The bike is the truth, but Jimmy mangled the shit out of it, if you remember the movie. Truth Stolen. Oh, I got you. That's a good one, Billy. Yeah. Yeah, that works. That totally plays. Yes, that totally plays. Dude, look at all the green over here, guys. You see all the green? This whole list? It's all green. I like being a part of the chat. Hey, I'm a part of the chat. Look at me. I'm all around. Hey, I'm here in the chat with ya. It's Nays Rockin' Chat Show. It's Nays Rockin' Chat Show in the garden. Rockin' Chat Show in the garden. Rockin' Chat Show in the garden. Max Blumenthal is a fucking liar, and now I've caught him twice. Just straight fucking lying. Straight fucking lying. 2 times now. You know, there's no tell. Like I said before, once you lie once, there's no telling how many times you lie. Now I caught him twice on stupid shit that he didn't have to lie. Why would you say fucking the cases are trickling in when all you got to do is Google Omicron cases, and 20 articles pop up. Oh, and yeah, there's 2 articles that will pop up that say that like South America or South Africa is saying that the Omicron cases are starting to go back down, and there's one that says UC Davis says they feel that Omicron is manageable. Full disclosure, but you're always going to get full disclosure from me, and you're not going to get it from him. And that's what's shitty. They're the ones that, you know, millions of people are literally trusting with to get their news from. Oh, God, it drives me fucking crazy. These guys posing as left-wing reporters they're really supporting the right-wing narrative, whether they want to admit it or not. You know, I'm not going to call Jimmy an anti-vaxxer, but he supports a lot of anti-vax rhetoric, man. You know? I mean, it kind of makes him fucking complicit. How does he want people to fucking refer to him? You keep putting these people on, you keep listening to what they're saying, and you act like you agree with everything they say when they're lying with the smirk on your face. We're going to have to call you complicit, Jimmy. That's all. You're complicit, man. I notice some of these guys believe in their logic so much that they predict shit and just say it, hoping it'll come true. Well, man, most of the things I predict, and deep down in my heart, I always hope they won't come true. Most of the things I predict are really bad. People who predict bad things and wish for them to come true, those are monsters. And someone who does that is Max Blumenthal. And I'll give you an example. He's always been against lockdowns. He's done, all his reporting has been anti-lockdown. That's fine. That's fine. But now that there's a lot of issues around lockdowns, now the government's starting to take advantage and people are really starting to hurt from the government and all this. He's like, ah ha ha! Ah ha ha! You know, and he's just so fucking happy that it's happening because he's the one that warned you about it. Ah ha ha! Kind of like me with climate change, but I'm not fucking happy about it. I'm not fucking laughing about it. You know, I don't have Jimmy Dore sitting here fucking duck lipping me the whole time. You know, while I fucking do it. It sucks, you know. As I was listening to Brian Williams, him and Max Blumenthal were ripping Brian Williams apart. Brian Williams is a piece of shit. He's calling himself an institutionalist, and then I realized something. He goes, "I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat." He says, "I'm an institutionalist." I'm like, dude, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm a fucking independent. But for someone to say that they're an institutionalist, that's someone who supports the status quo. And I you know, that being said, and me grasping that concept, I still got the first part of that, and I related it to myself in that, yeah, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. A lot of Democrats fucking hate me on Twitter. They fucking hate me. I'm anti-Joe Biden. I am anti-Kamala Harris. I'm anti-Nancy Pelosi. I am pro-gun ownership. You know, they fucking hate me. So, you know, it's not me. You can't call me a fucking liberal. You know, I'm an independent. Jimmy wants to call himself an independent. Max Blumenthal wants to call himself an independent. But, you know, in the way that I support my right to firearms and that supports the right-wing narrative, okay, so they support the fucking anti-lockdown narrative and it bleeds into the anti-vax narrative, and that supports the right-wing narrative too. I just feel that my support of the right-wing narrative is a healthier aspect of the right-wing narrative than theirs. But at the same time, I somewhat agree with their anti-lockdown narrative. I am anti-lockdown now. I am. I'm totally anti-lockdown. You motherfuckers need to lock yourselves down and just fucking figure that shit out on your own. You shouldn't need the government or a communist leader to order you home and tell you what the fuck you're gonna do. I sympathize with that. But I'm not gonna sit here and lie to your faces and say something stupid like Omicron cases are trickling in like Max Blumenthal just did. That's bullshit. And it's not fair to my audience, and it's not being fair to myself, man. I couldn't look myself in the mirror. And you know what? Now I know why Max Blumenthal looked so shitty on that broadcast. He probably can't look himself in the fucking mirror. You know? His hair's messy. He's fucking wearing a goddamn smoking jacket. It looks like he just got out of bed. You know? Yeah, hard to look at yourself in the mirror when you're a fucking liar, huh, Max? When you lie to support your own narrative and you know in your, it's not even deep down. You fucking know right on the surface that it only takes 1 second for someone to Google your bullshit. Joseph Hernandez, no, this was pre-recorded last night around 11:30 p.m. on the 30th. This is a pre-recorded show. I'm anti-locked too. You're anti-lockdown too. Yeah, I mean, bro, hey, we all can admit that if we had locked down from the very beginning for, say, 30 days, we could have beat this thing, but we didn't. Now it's too late. Now we let it go. We let it slip through our fingers, and it's the time for lockdowns is past. I love you too, Joseph Hernandez. I knew you were going to be here. That's why I said this last night. That's why I recorded all these statements last night, because I had a premonition that Joseph Hernandez was going to come into the show in the morning. So I made sure. What, were you looking at the market and being like, dude, the market? Is this live, dude? Is Bitcoin really at 48,000 right now? And is Sandbox over $6? Okay. Hey, you guys want to see the headline today? Okay. Hey, Max Blumenthal says Omicron's trickling in to Jimmy, right? But this is the first headline underneath the one that says the undeniably positive signs America is adapting. This is the first headline. Omicron surge of ubiquitous infection, ubiquitous, whatever that fucking word is, may contain within it seeds of hope. But it's a surge. But there's hope. Okay, look, you don't say surge when cases are trickling in. Max Blumenthal's a fucking liar. I showed you on video him saying that Omicron cases are trickling in. Hey, look at this. Cases are trickling in, but check this out. Check this one out. This is all from CNN.com right now. Hey, cases are trickling in, everybody. Dude, I've got triage oil. Where should I put it? On my lips, of course. Did Orlando turn any sink water into desert wines last night? The U.S. shattered its average daily COVID-19 case record again. But you know, Max Blumenthal on Jimmy Dore. Oh, the Omicron cases are trickling in. They're just trickling in. They're just trickling in. You fucking liar. You fucking piece of shit. I'd fucking spit on you, Max. I would fucking spit on you. You fucking lying piece of fucking human garbage. Straight out of Compton. Crazy motherfucking name, Nay. All right. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't tisms for all. Cheers, everybody. I don't even know what ubiquitous means. Ubiquitous. I can't even say the word. Ubiquitous. Ubiquitous. I don't even know what that word means. I don't know where my cell phone is. It means everywhere? Really? It means everywhere? Ubiquitous definition. Yeah. Present, appearing, or found everywhere. That doesn't sound like trickling in. Hey, man, does ubiquitous mean trickling in? Max Blumenthal, you fucking liar. You fucking narrative toter. You fucking straw manner. And, you know, your pieces of straw are lies, Max. You know, you take a lie and you try to throw it down in front of me, and I got Google, you fucking jackass. Trickling my ass, man. Hey, man, trickle my taint, motherfucker. Max, you fucking douchebag. God, man, I hate these motherfuckers. Fucking Ben Norton. Max Blumenthal. Can we do a 2-on-1, guys? Cage match, me versus Max and Ben? What do you say? I can do it. Both of them, like I said, they can both attack me at the same time. Simultaneously. I still say it's going to be 2 shots. 2 fucking hits. Boom, boom, and I am the champion. I am the champion. Because my rage and the truth powers my guns. You know, I just like to spit on them. Current, why does he have to try to use big book learning words? Ubiquitous? I don't know, bro. I didn't know what the fuck that word means. I've heard it before, but I've never looked it up before. I mean, that's the kind of word Jimmy Dore uses. You know? I use the word, I don't know. I wonder how many. You guys in the audience right now, if you already knew what ubiquitous meant before, did you know that it meant found everywhere? Give me a 1 in the live chat. If you knew the definition of the word ubiquitous, give me a 1. I'm just wondering how many people did know what that meant. Ubiquitous, without having to look it up. Because I'm going to make a point here. Holly knew what it meant, and she was right. Ubiquitous. It means found everywhere. Weird, right? God, Holly, you're the only one. I had no idea. I'm no fucking scholar. I'm no reader of books, guys. So, you know, I didn't know. But I'll say this. It's an indication of lack of touch CNN has with their audience. They're too ignorant to even realize that they're using words in their headlines that probably the majority of their audience don't even understand the fucking definition of. When those word sponsors Sesame Street that morning. Always learning on this show, says Nick. Fucking Nays live. Frankie the Dude. What's up, buddy? There's a headline. There's a headline in oh my god, on CNN. It says the economy is booming. Does anybody else feel like the economy is booming for y'all? I mean, you guys know my financial situation, and I'm fucking strapped right now. I'm out because, you know, I'm in the market, in the crypto market, and the crypto market's not doing great. So, you know, if it's affecting me, it's got to be affecting other people too. So what the fuck are they talking about? Economy's booming? What is it, because the stock market fucking made a couple records yesterday? Is that what that's all about? I need to educate myself more on financial matters, man, because to me, I don't know, man. You know, when the price of gas is fucking $4 a gallon, it doesn't sound like the economy is booming to me. It sounds like there's a lot of people out there who can't afford a gallon of fucking gas. You know? You don't feel like Debbie does not feel like the economy is booming. Thank you, Debbie. It's good to hear from you. Hey, Talib. Christmas dollars spent. You guys all feel like the economy is booming for y'all? Let me know. I just went to the grocery store. I got myself my week's worth of food. It cost me, well, I tipped the guy too. It cost me $130 for my groceries. And I'm one person, and I don't eat a lot. And that's a lot of money for me to spend for just some fucking English muffins, some Egg McMuffins, 2 gallons of milk, 2 frozen pizzas, a container of potato salad. You know, like maybe a half pound of potato salad or something like that. Dude, that cost me like $100. It used to cost me like $70 when I would do that. Now it costs me $100. Everything is up. It's not booming for y'all, says Holly, not Annie. Someone said I agree 100%. Annie. Hey, how's my day going? Hey, Mark. Steve Running. Joseph Hernandez. $4 per regular gallon of gas in California. Wow. Costco's here in South Florida. It is $2.94 a gallon. They're robbing you blind in California. Joseph doesn't understand economics between... Oh, you're so funny, bro. Florida and California. Yeah. It's California, bro. It's everything's more expensive here. A gallon of milk is more expensive. A gallon of gas is more expensive. You didn't know that, Joseph? Hey, man. Joseph. In South Florida, can you grow 6 giant cannabis trees in your front yard? Joseph? Joseph Hernandez. While I smoked some cannabis that I grew in my front yard this past year still. By the way, Happy New Year, everybody. Joseph, well, I can. And I did. And I do it every year. So I don't mind paying more for gasoline. I don't mind paying more for taxes in a state where I got free cannabis, man. I can smoke it. I grow it. I can fucking roll around. I can rub it under my arms, bro. I could feed it to my dog if I was stupid. I can do anything I want. I got so much cannabis. And it's worth it to me paying for it to live here. In Florida, they don't let you do that. Because Florida has got, you know, more restrictions. And when you've got restrictions like that, it doesn't feel as free. You know, I know people out here, man. They literally grow, they sell, they basically just hustle pounds for people, man, and that's what they do. Their whole life is based on cannabis. And every time they make a transaction with somebody, they smoke out with them, man. That's their job. They sit down, they break some out. They're like, this is what I'm selling you. We're going to get high. You know, how many pounds do you need? Boom, next customer, and they're off. They go to LA, they go to Sacramento, they go to San Francisco. And they go up north. And they drive all over, and that's what they do. And it's not just one person. There's a whole bunch of people that do stuff like that. They make their whole life cannabis here. You know, Florida, man, I don't know, man. It's like there's so much concrete there. And by concrete, I mean there's so much industry. And it's already, a lot of that industry is already established. It's kind of hard to work cannabis into that fabric. Out here in California, it's still the fucking wild, wild west, bro. It's like you'd be surprised the acceptance of cannabis here in California, how unaccepted people are still in Florida with cannabis. Bro, my best friends that I used to sell cannabis to all the time, every week, I go back to Florida, I hang out with them, we're all having fun. They're still looking over their shoulders. They're still paranoid. They know. They get caught. They could go to jail or get a fine or fucking get their shit taken away or whatever the fuck. Out here, the police will critique your cannabis. They'll be like, yeah, that shit looks pretty good from what I've seen lately. Good job. Or they'll go, dude, that looks like straight garbage. The police in California. Yeah. Yeah. It's fun. It's worth paying for that. It is so worth paying for that. And for someone like me, I'm like, I think about every day. The thought doesn't cross my mind every fucking day. Am I going to go back to Florida? When am I going to go back and visit? Blah, 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 blah. And always looming over that is that the restrictions of cannabis in that fucking state. As soon as I get on the plane, my goddamn freedoms are taken away from me. You know, as soon as I walk into as soon as I get in my car to drive to the airport, I've surrendered all my fucking freedoms. And man, you get accustomed to this kind of freedom. You know, it feels good and you want to live it every day. And when you're away from it, you try to recreate it in Florida and you realize you're not just risking yourself, you're risking your family, your friends, everybody around you. You know, with what is free and totally acceptable here in my state, where I live. And that is the issue. That difference between the mentality of the state of Florida and the state of California, there's a big difference between what people think there. And the way they perceive cannabis is one of those giant things. I mean, man, I go to websites where Ron DeSantis on like YouTube is doing a speech and I read the comments and I hear nothing but love and praise for Ron DeSantis in the comments. I go on Twitter and I see something that Ron DeSantis has posted or one of his supporters and I see a whole bunch of love and support for Ron DeSantis. That is a mentality that I don't understand. And I was talking to my mother yesterday on the phone about Ron DeSantis. I said, you know, he's been MIA for 10 days. And she said, good. I hope he stays that way. People love him. He is a more polished version of Donald Trump. You know, if Floridians love Donald Trump, and a lot of them do, imagine a version of Donald Trump that's not rage tweeting, making a fool out of himself every morning. Imagine that version. I mean, just take that one thing out of the... Just, hey man, if you were a lover of Donald Trump, I love Donald Trump. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Donald Trump. I love him. I just wish he wasn't so mean to people. You know, if you're one of those people, imagine if Trump said one day, okay, I'm not going to mean tweet at people. And that person is like, oh, well, you get all that with Ron DeSantis. It's like you get all of the ignorance and all of the Republicanisms of Donald Trump, right? Without the rage tweeting. And that's just one aspect of Trump that's gone. Ron DeSantis is a massive threat to the United States of America. Remember I warned you about that guy. You're going to be seeing a lot of him in the future. He's got a lot of support. There's a lot of psychos that love him. And he normalizes Trump supporters. He justifies their racism and hate. He makes it so much better for them, so much easier for them. He's like, you know, you're trying to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and you take a fucking thing of peanuts and you put it on the goddamn sandwich. That's Donald Trump. Fucking DeSantis's goddamn Jif just spread over that sandwich perfectly. You know? They're gonna love him. Wait till they get a load of him. You know? No law regarding hate. Cheers. Because I can't stand that guy. Can I say that I hate Ron DeSantis? Or is that hate speech? Now, I mean, are you allowed to say that you hate someone? That's my tweet. Crunchy peanut butter is like putting Impossible Whoppers on a Delmonico steak. Don't let him get to you, right, Frankie? Well, he gets to me. What can I say? And I hope that the fact that Ron DeSantis bothers me so much, I hope that it opens someone's eyes up to who he is and what he's about. I mean, there might be someone out there that supports him, and then they're watching this show, and they're like, huh? That guy doesn't like Ron DeSantis. Maybe I'll see why. Maybe I shouldn't be liking him either. Maybe that there's a good reason for it. There's a really good reason. There's a really good reason for it. You know, can I just say, well, let me just say one good reason for it is monoclonal antibodies. That's one good reason right there. I mean, I'll put you in that direction and you guys can go research it for yourselves. Go listen to him speak a couple times. And go look at the state of Florida, right? Go see what condition the state of Florida's in right now. And they're not doing well. And of course, no one wants to report on that, especially people like Tim Pool and Joe Rogan, who've had people on their shows repeatedly saying that Florida's doing the best. Florida's doing great, man, out of all the states. And if you come to this show, I've been telling you, Florida's doing like the 10th worst in the country. You know, I've literally looked it up. But, you know, the leadership of Florida doesn't want you to know they've done everything they possibly can. They've persecuted and prosecuted people for going public with the information, what's going on in Florida with their numbers of cases. Isn't that psychotic? Monoclonal antibodies. Monoclonal. Is that what it is? Monoclonal? It's not monoclonal. You said Delmonico like you've never heard of a Delmonico ribeye. Get on that. No, I've heard of them, dude. I'm just really, really high. It's not a common word for me, man. Good morning, Nate. You're up with the roosters this morning, says Sweet Lou. Thanks, Sweet Lou. What's up, buddy? Hey, it's top of the hour. He's reminding me. Let's smoke classy, though. Let's smoke classy. That's what we're gonna do. I don't know about me. I don't know about you. I got some plan number 2. Yes, that was a planned rhyme. Just so you know. Keeping it real with y'all. Okay. Looking for seeds in all the wrong places. Hopefully. Are there no seeds? I just want to smoke it. I just want to smoke it. Thank you very much. Hey, we're smoking classy today. Top of the hour. Look at us. We're shutting up. We're sitting down. We're smoking. All right. Smoking's board. Hey, we're smoking a smoking's board. Look at us. It's a smoking's board. All right. No law regarding cannabis. No law regarding monoclonals. Cheers. Because, you know, it's always better to just let someone get sick with something first and then try to, you know, play catch up with it. Ron DeSantis, you fucking idiot. You monoclone nut. Let's play catch up. That's the tweet. Let's play catch up. Hashtag monoclone nut. Hashtag monoclone nut in the chat if you like that. And I put all caps for nut, N-U-T. Let's play catch up. Dear social media, are we allowed to say we hate someone still or no? Thanks. That got 1 like. Monoclone nut, Nick Brown. Yeah! Thank you, Nick. I love it. Yeah, let's play catch up. Yeah, let's just let everybody get sick and we'll take our chances and, oh yeah, they got monoclonal antibodies, yeah. Now it's okay if you catch it because we got monoclonals, yeah. Ron DeSantis, monoclonal, Ron DeSantis and the monoclonal fucking gang. It should be a goddamn band. Ron DeSantis and the monoclonuts. Dolch 86, what's up? Dolch, 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 Dolch. You guys like my tweets? Dude, my tweets rock! They rock! Do you see my tweets this morning? Dude, I'm blowing up Twitter this morning with my fucking brutal tweets. Fucking slaying them. Steve says horse dewormer. That'll be interesting when all the science really does finally come out on that shit. If that shit does anything or not. I have all of Bernardo Monoclona's albums. Thinking about smoking, got a little nausea from sinus drainage. You're not sick, are you, bro? Dolch, you're not sick, are you, bro? Don't be sick, bro. Dude, we're back under 48. We just got over it, and then we failed the test. So let's see if we can regain. What we've got to do now. We got to reconsolidate. We got to get some goddamn what? Volume. That's right, kids. You're listening. That's right. We got to get some volume, and then that will help turn this market around. So as the market wakes up this morning, hopefully we'll see some more what, kids? Volume. We're turning up the volume. It's the amount of people that are buying and selling, and the more of those people that jump in buying and selling, that value of those coins, those cryptos is going to go up. So let's see if that happens for us this morning. It's a Friday. It's New Year's. Great way to start the New Year's is to get a whole bunch of cheap crypto. You know? Actually, it's too late to get in the sandbox. It's already over $6, in my opinion. But then when it's at 6,000, you're going to be like, dude, why didn't I just buy it at $6, bro? You told me it was too expensive. I know, right? Well, that's for you to decide. You know, a lot of these crypto coins are going to explode, man. And I want to be here at the moment it happens. Like right now we're watching Sandbox just went 608, 609 with the big green candle. You know, that's fucking beautiful, baby. We're beautiful, baby. We're beautiful, baby. We're beautiful. I think I found a good place to be here in the chat. I'm in that good spot to be in the chat. A good spot to be in the chat. Good spot to be in the chat. Yeah, let's do this. We got to move these over every day, which is kind of stupid. Okay, move that over. And we watch the movement here. Carl the Moon is expecting us to go to 50K and over, right? He saw a giant reverse head and shoulders pattern forming on the 4-hour candle chart, I believe. Or he said, was it on the 1-week chart? I can't remember. He was looking at these giant candles. So he says, expect a giant. Now, he's not always right when he does that. But I've used it on livestock for years. All it does is liquefy worms in your bloodstream. So, use it for segmentable worms. That's all it does. Yeah, man. Well, why don't the people who created it come out publicly and say that? Or are they just laughing all the way to the bank? You know? I guess they are. That's fucking fucked up, bro. But hey, man. You know, I saw a video YouTube was offering of some kid saying how you can make fucking hydrochloroquine in your home on a YouTube video this morning. And I'm like, these motherfuckers are all over the place. And, you know, they're going to do what they're going to do. The ivermectin ones, the monoclonal ones, the fucking, you know, whatever remedies they want, they're going to do it. They're going to take themselves out. They're going to be their own, they're going to be their own destructor, you know? And that just improves the stock. That just improves the goddamn, the genes that are available for humans to reproduce with. As far as I'm concerned, it is idiocracy in reverse. It is the bizarro version of idiocracy. And my mother and I were talking about it yesterday on the phone, and we were laughing about it, and she agreed with me. I said, I just see this as a bunch of really, I mean, I'm you know, a bunch of stupid people. We lost someone very close to us, but still, there are a bunch of stupid people who are no longer with us. A bunch of stupid people are no longer with us. Can I recommend Meet the Victims? Cult of Dusty. Every two times a week. Go watch Cult of Dusty do Meet the Victims. Do you guys want to watch a segment? You want to watch a Meet the Victims segment? His last one? Because I haven't seen it yet. All right, cool. I'm tweeting that at him. Yeah, of course, he never comes up recommended. You got to type in his whole name for him to come up. And of course, I'm subscribed with all notifications turned on. All right. Does he have just a Meet the Victims? Okay, what about just his last upload? Okay, he's got some shorts. Here we go. This is from 3 days ago. This is a 2-hour episode. I don't know if he didn't Meet the Victims. I don't see it. Dude, I don't know if he didn't Meet the Victims. He's so funny.
Woo! Hell yeah! Woo! Look at Woo! Cha-cha!
Cha-cha!
Let's go! What's up, every goddamn body? Welcome to the greatest motherfucking show in the history of mankind. This is the Dusty Smith Show, and I'm your host, probably the greatest human that's ever lived.
Probably the greatest human that's ever lived.
Thank you for joining tonight's last show.
I love Dusty, man.
Appreciate you guys.
Probably the greatest human that's ever lived.
Christmas. I gotta fucking do a show. No one's gonna watch it.
And my
I'm
wife,
gonna do a show
Morgan
Friday,
Fairchild.
Cause New Year's, I'm gonna be drunk. But I promise, next Monday on the New Year, we're gonna start doing 2 shows a week again. Gonna get my ass in gear and work that shit out. So look forward to hanging out with you guys and.
No law regarding Cult of Dusty.
Great year. Everything's gonna fucking come up.
Happy 7/10. I'm 4 minutes late because I had to get this going. Cheers, everybody.
How the fuck you guys doing? That's what the porch are saying. Pores! Where you at? What's going on? Handsome and humble. That's me. You know it, baby. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. The macho madness. Yeah, Sam had Miss Elizabeth. Remember Miss Elizabeth? She's like hooked up with Lex Luger, got on the drugs, and oh, dude. Fucking Lex Luger. Psh,
So disappointed in you, Lex Luger.
I didn't know that.
Wrestling and what else? Boom tisk, boom tisk. Hells yeah. Hello, people. Hello to y'all. You have champagne? Sounds good. I need to get me some more fucking wine. Happening soon to be New Year. Not quite there yet, but gonna be New Year soon, folks. As always, if you love my show, and you oughta, it's the greatest show ever. Support me on Patreon. We're doing $1,656, which is, I know, it's okay, but could do better. We're not doing that
Wow.
money yet, so
That's the kind of money I got on
YouTube.
YouTube when I first started.
Help me out. $1 to a month, that all adds up. Do whatever you can.
Wow,
Support
man.
like or
That's
despair,
great.
So help me out. We rescue a lot of cats and dogs. You'll see them around here. That makes it the greatest show. We have 10 cats running around here live, which makes everything interesting. So please consider supporting me on Patreon. There's a link in the description of this video. And also, Super Chats. The life one of the show, Super Chats.
Wow,
I
that's
dodge these
great. He's
questions.
doing
I
really
answer
good.
everything. More like yourself, forever and ever. Amen. And the Super Chats, they get read during the show. And Taste George sent me £5 and said
Let's go ahead and see if he gets
a
into.
keyboard number for religious bullshit for me. And since we
Oh,
don't have a
religious bullshit, religious bullshit, religious bullshit, religious bullshit, religious bullshit. If he sings it, we got to hear it.
Thank you, Glenn Houston, for your very generous donation.
If he sings it, we have to hear it.
You're a hero of the show, Glenn Houston. I appreciate you. Love you, Glenn Houston.
Candace!
All right, folks, another hero of the show, Tony Winston. Apparently, I didn't know this, but he's a fairly popular. Before I show you this, let me show you his YouTube channel. Fairly popular YouTube composer. Yeah, he already.
Oh, this is what someone was telling us about last night over his singing.
64,000 subscribers. Pretty good.
I'm so glad I rewound it.
And he did a keyboard number for religious bullshit for me. And since we don't have a religious bullshit tonight, because him at Meta, who I steal all my religious bullshit content from, is taking a hiatus until the mid of January.
Oh, he gets his content from somebody else. I love it.
Tonight, but this guy,
I'm getting my content from him right now.
and it's pretty good. Let's have a listen. Do it. Do it. And let's start off with religious bullshit. Religious bullshit. Religious bullshit. Religious bullshit. It's time for religious bullshit. It's time for religious bullshit. Nailed it! Killing it! Killing it!
Killing it.
Yeah, so thank you. Thank you, Tony.
Killing it.
Appreciate that. Rocked it. And, all right, gonna start off
Nailed
with the
it.
new section. I may never do this again, but I have enough to do tonight, so we're gonna do it. A section I like to call "Fuck Joe Biden." Fuck Joe Biden. So, I don't know. Joe Biden, okay, I guess. He should be in jail for war crimes and everything, but, all presidents should. I think if you become president, immediately, when you're already president, straight to jail. That's what I think. Joe Biden in jail. But anyway, other than that, he's okay. Not the best, but consider what we
Why
had
would you
before.
say he's okay after saying all that?
So, anyway.
That's weird.
Yeah, see this one? So,
look.
Joe Biden is...
And that right there is the narrative from Dusty that drives me fucking crazy. How are you going to justify that? Because you're a team player, Dusty. You're playing on his team, Dusty. Come on, Dusty. Dusty.
His wife, just take a nice Christmas card.
Where's Meet the Victims?
Regular American folks.
No, dude. I don't want to hear about Joe Biden. I want to fucking hear about Meet the Victims, bro. Where are the victims? What do we got up here? These guys look like they could be some victims. Or they could be... Chuds? Is it Chud Alert? Chud Watch? Is it Chud Watch?
Folks, he can't believe he'd been canceled because he was exercising his First Amendment free speech right. It was just a joke. So remember, folks, definitely 100% not a Trump supporter. So here he is on Steve Bannon show. Wait a minute. Oh, he's in a Make America Great Again hat. Starting to think he might be a giant piece of shit liar.
Thing, and I mean it's it was one way for me to, like, man, I got a chance right now to voice my disapproval of this man and his administration. And
he said he's not a Trump supporter, but he's wearing a Trump hat.
John Q. Public. What is that?
And he's appearing on John Bannon's show. Steve Bannon's show.
Yeah, I mean,
oh my God,
Brandon is, and I've said it in other articles. I am a Christian man. It's for me, it's God first and foremost. I don't follow any one man blindly. Some of the media has run with that and said I don't support Donald Trump. That's absolutely false. Donald Trump is my president, and he should still be president right now. The election was 100% stolen.
Wow!
I just want to make that clear.
Yeah, I'm not a Trump supporter, but the election was 100%
wow, these guys
stolen.
are fucking psychotic.
He's not president, so yeah, you were talking to Joe Biden, who you
wow, that guy
believe stole the United States presidency from your president, and you said the code word for fuck Joe Biden, but I didn't mean any disrespect, so yeah.
Oh, I think this is it. I think this is Meet the Victims, guys. I think I found it. My corona. Oh, it's okay. It's
Scientifically, it's been proven that COVID.
It's called My Corona. Okay, I'll take My Corona instead of Meet the Victims. Let's see what this is. Sounds good. I don't know what it is. I wonder if he has a...
My corona! My corona! And first off, on my corona, let's see how it's going with Shoe on Head. Okay, Shoe on Head, she's out there. She's hanging out with fascists. Here she is with Jack Piece of Shitbiet, one of the main right-wing talking heads, spreading both fascism and white supremacy all over the place. Yeah, I'm sure she's got a good reason for hanging out with these people. Although the last time she hung out with right-wing fascist shitheads, she ended up becoming the official spokesperson for an offshoot of the New York Young Republicans. Yes, not making that up. She did. She got called out for it. She resigned, but yes, she was hanging out with a bunch of young Republicans, and she got talked into becoming the basically the mascot of their new organization they started. So there she is, being friendly. Buddy with Jack Piece of Shit Big, hanging out with all these anti-vaxxers and playgrads. Wonder what's gonna happen. Oh, she got COVID? Yeah, she got COVID. COVID positive, lads!
Oh, fuck!
Possibly seen this. Oh, everybody saw it coming? Everybody in the whole fucking
Look,
universe?
she's all proud of it with her little wine toast.
Good luck, you. And
Lads.
That,
she's all fucking proud of herself.
Scientifically, it's been proven that COVID actually makes you dumber.
God,
So
she's
we
an
are now
idiot.
living in a world where Shieldhead's gonna be even dumber than she was.
What a fucking
How is that
idiot.
possible? Beautiful. And next up, my corona. Did you see the Trump interview? Now, folks, I can't believe it. Trump actually saying some good shit. Now, I know why he's doing this. He's coming out pro-vaccine.
Removes all of a
There's no
person's
reason he's doing
credibility
this because
instantly.
So many Republicans are dying off. We've seen the chart.
Hey, we got some Covfefe. Look, we know. We got
Trump
Covfefe.
counties, then Joe Biden counties. And when you have elections that are razor thin, all these deaths are really adding up, and they're scaring him. And also, he wants credit. Because the vaccine is saving a lot of lives, and he wants, he's an egomaniac. He wants all the fucking credit. So he's doing this interview with Candace Owens, anti-vaxxer conspiracy theorist Candace Owens, and actually telling the truth, to which she seems a little shocked by. Let's play the clip.
Vaccine is one of the greatest achievements of mankind. We would have had in 1917.
I agree.
Remember the Spanish flu?
I
Killed
agree.
Perhaps 100 million people.
He finally made some
After it
sense.
ended the First World War, because the soldiers were so. A lot of people don't know that the soldiers got so sick. It was a terrible thing. There was no vaccines. There was no anything. I came up with a vaccine, with 3 vaccines.
He did it by himself,
All
folks.
are very, very good.
He did it.
Came up with 3 of them in less than 9 months. It was supposed to take 5 to 12
Super
years.
genius Trump.
And
Yeah,
we
more
say,
people have died under COVID this year, by the way,
right.
under Joe Biden,
It's Joe Biden's fault.
than under you. And more people took the vaccine this year. So people are questioning how.
oh no, the vaccine worked, but
Yeah.
some people aren't taking it. The ones that get very sick and go to the hospital are the ones that don't take the vaccine. Vaccine.
Oh, shit! Trump's whole base, bunch of anti-vax idiots, and it's going out for the vax. Not gonna go well. Before I show you how poorly it's going for him, here's another one. He's talking to her about schools, and he does say
Hey,
something
Karen.
true. But he also says bullshit. I'll play the clip and I'll explain it.
I don't like to see the kids with the masks on. They're sitting in school. They have a hard enough time sitting in school.
It's like China. I've been
It's,
to China.
well, yeah, China's education system's a hell of a lot better than ours, you know?
Yeah, I don't want to see the kids sitting in the schools with the mask on. They have a hard enough time sitting there. But China, wearing plenty of masks in their schools, and they have really good schools, so it's almost like masks have nothing whatsoever to do with the quality of your schools. By your own logic, Donald Trump. But
You know what? They're rated number 2 or 3, and we're rated number 44.
yeah, no shit. Not because of the mask. But like I said, folks, now they're doing Fallout. Half the Trump supporters seem pissed at him about it. The other half are either ignoring
Well, then
him
Happy
completely
New Year,
or
Karen.
making excuses for him. Here's Candace Owens being like, psh, don't worry about Donald Trump being pro-vaccine. He's just an idiot boomer that don't know what the fuck he's talking about. It's super cool.
Are good, and he believes that because he comes from a generation, like people, you oftentimes forget like how old Trump is. He comes from a generation. I've seen other people
love
that are older
this.
have the exact same perspective.
Look how
like,
butthurt
they
she
came
is.
from a time before TV, before internet, before being able to conduct their independent research, you know, and everything that they read in a newspaper. That was pitched to them. Like, they believed that that was a reality, and one of those things was, you know, this push for vaccines and believing
Are
that
you
people were going to die without vaccines.
butthurt?
And so I believe that his support of
I
the vaccines
believe
is
you are
genuine.
butthurt.
It's not based in any corruption
And
at all.
based
I think he actually
in
believes those things.
butthurtedness.
And people that are saying, how is he ignoring all the people that are being injured, and, you know, people are sending Rumble videos and all of these, you know, websites, obscure websites. I believe also that he only reads the mainstream media news.
Yeah, Trump's definitely not online ever, is he? I mean, one thing we know about Trump is how not online constantly he is.
Believe it or not, I do not believe that Trump reads or partakes in any other news sources.
He does.
I don't believe that Trump is on the internet, or you know, that he necessarily uses you know, the web to try to find, you know, obscure websites. I think
She
that he
gives
just
Candace
relies
a bad
on,
rap,
you
right,
know,
Candace?
typical mainstream sources.
Even the
So
blindest
I
squirrel
don't think
finds
that
a
there's
nut once in a
anything
while.
going on there. I just wanted to say that because so many
Happy New Year, Orca.
donors, supporters of his are kind of like questioning where all of this is coming from, and I think
Let me look at this
just
beautiful
genuinely
sunrise.
believes that. And he needs to sit down and, you know, have a full conversation with
Listen to
someone.
the
Yeah,
wind
he had a full conversation with you. Why
Watch
don't you push back on
the
it?
sunrise.
I was in a really circumstance, but he needs to have a
Don't expect me to do it.
conversation to really understand what's going on.
So yeah, he's just a stupid boomer. Don't know what the fuck he's talking about. And yes, he is pushing one of the most evil things in the history of mankind that is leading to the deaths of tons of people. But it's fine. Let's still elect the president. He's still the best guy in the world. So shit, you can't have both ways, Candace. If he's this fucking stupid to push something that is this fucking evil, how can you tell people to vote for his president? How can you say he's the best choice? Doesn't make any sense, but they never fucking do. So like I said, folks, they're turning on him. You love to see it. Here's a Jack piece of shit dick who I had no
Jack-
evidence of this. But I'm
Jack
say
piece
the
of
one
shit
who
dick.
gave Shoe on head, the COVID. This is the one Shoe on head. No, this is James Lindsay. That's a different. This is a different shithead. I get all these fucking chuds confused because they're basically all the same person.
Chuds.
James Lindsay, this is their CRT expert. Chuck's bleeding support over this. That's right, finally! Finally we found something that makes Trump supporters abandon ship. Like, nothing else
I have
he
no more
did.
coffee.
None of the
I do have
embarrassing
coffee,
shit,
but I don't
none of
have
the
coffee.
horrible shit they did seemed to make them blink twice at him. But he actually comes out and says something correct, says something adult, says something that actually help people, and yep, now they're fleeing the ship.
I like how old Trump is, like,
Love to
shut
see
up,
it.
Barb.
It's exactly
Barbie.
who you courted, Trump.
Right?
So you lay down in bed with, enjoy the fleas you got, and QAnon not taking it very well. They're like, I have been crying ever since President Trump has been on this pro-vax stance in the last few days. Here's why.
It's funny.
I have been extremely adamant I won't ever get the vax, to the point where my wife left me. My 2 daughters have completely cut me out of their lives. I lost my job because I wouldn't get the jab. And now I've lost the house.
And look
That
who calls
sounds
it a
like really bad life
jab.
decision.
Right,
She's
this
fucking
guy.
right.
I love it.
I have my truck and at least enough money to keep the phone bill paid
I
for
love
a few
it.
months.
Such a narrative they all play. The jab.
This was all supposed to be for something, right? Now I feel without Trump support that I've held my ground for no reason. Sorry, end of rant. Life is pain. Hey, my life's pretty good. It's because I'm on a fucking internet that believes every goddamn conspiracy.
His name is JFK Jr. on the cross.
A cult.
His name is JFK Jr. on the cross. Oh my God.
A little bit there, dude. But kudos to your wife and your kids for getting the fuck away from your sorry, crazy ass. And they're even turning on, oh yeah, Ben Garrison. Remember Trump cartoonist Ben Garrison? Been sucking Trump's nuts for, what, 6 years now? He even turned on Trump. He drew an anti-Trump cartoon. It's Trump and his little vaccine float during a parade. And he says, get boosted, vaccine bandwagon, big pharma free, get the vax. Corporate media, it's safe and effective. And the Trumpos like, fear, fear. And all the MAGA hats are like, boo.
Dude, that looks like a drawing from Mad Magazine, doesn't it, Billy?
No, Trump, they're saying no.
It's got that
here,
Mad
so
Magazine style.
Once you've lost Ben Garrison Trump, start to think, might be over. I thought Trump was going to get elected again. He still might, but I don't know. Might have shot himself in the foot a little bit, but that's about either way.
I don't want regular coffee. I like my
His
Keurig,
voters are dying off so quickly. Might be nothing he can do about it. And our first story about Alex Jones.
I get a case of coffee every 2 weeks.
In the next section.
Delivered to my home.
Even Alex Jones, one of the biggest supporters Trump ever thought of having. Alex Jones has turned his back on Trump.
You know, Trump's flipping out over there. Let me tell you,
take credit for it.
I've listened to what he said, and I don't agree with what Trump's saying here. He's lost his, he's lost his mind. The man has gone crazy. We're talking about Bill Gates. We're talking about Elon Musk. All of them. All the billionaires. Let me tell you something. None of them know anything what they're talking about. We're not going to take this shit anymore.
What we've done is this
super male vitality. I will only snort half a line of super male vitality because it is soldier book.
Shit out of you, Alex Jones. Love to see it. And they're even going after Candace Owens now. She going out there making excuses for Donald Trump, and one of their main accounts is like, "Is this a joke? I am so done."
I'm so glad it's breaking them apart, just like all this bullshit on the left was breaking the left apart between Sam Cedar and Jimmy Dore.
Finally,
it's all the political parties are imploding.
Speaking of plague rats, Joe Rogan has decided to cancel himself, and good. I'd love to see them cancel themselves. He can't be bothered to be vaccinated because he got natural immunity. So yeah, I know
he's not going to one show. He canceled one show
in Canada
for his principles.
He sold out the place, but hey, fuck you guys. I'm not a man of my word. I refuse to do the correct thing, get vaccinated, and make sure that people that come see my shows are safe and healthy. So I'm just going to cancel it. Here's Thumb.
We'll be back out. We'll be back out in probably in a month. But they shot it. Toronto cut capacity.
I should probably say this because I haven't yet.
Yeah.
My 420 show that sold out in Vancouver. I don't think that's happening.
Yeah.
I don't think I can even get into the country.
Right.
I'm not vaccinated. I'm not gonna get vaccinated. I have antibodies. It doesn't make any sense.
I have antibodies. It doesn't make any sense. It's like Tom Hartman asked that guy, "Hey, well, would you have sex with a woman who has syphilis?"
Dude, I wonder if Joe Rogan walks around without a mask now.
Did you have sex with somebody who has AIDS without a condom?
I wonder if he is exposing himself to other people that may have another, whether it's another strain of it or not, or the same one or whatever. And if he could get it again, Jackson Hinkle has had COVID 4 times. The guy down the street that works in the shop has had it 3 times. What's to say he's not getting with this stupid fucking thing in his head? He thinks these antibodies last forever in his body and that he's impervious? Is that what he thinks? The guy I know who got it 3 times said he felt like he was going to die 3 times. He said it was fucking horrible all 3 times. And I think Joe Rogan is just fucking playing with fire, and hoping not to get burned.
Antibodies, why not? Why not? Hey, what about all those people that died from COVID? Didn't they have antibodies? You're a fucking idiot, Joe Rogan.
I don't think I can go.
But not
and
my
even
visa.
if I do go, I don't trust that Vancouver's not going to follow suit along with the way Toronto did it.
Yeah.
Thank you,
capacity to
Orca.
50%.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, they might decide to be responsible and try to keep people safe and healthy, and I can't have that. Shh. I gotta make sure as many people get sick.
Orca,
as
can you
goddamn
put up a
possible.
profile picture
Well, I have
of
$100
like,
million to get
you
the
know,
best medical treatment
you
money can
swimming
buy,
in
so,
the tank or
fuck all
something,
you guys, fuck my
eating
fans.
a
I'm liar,
trainer,
says Joe Rogan.
or eating a tasty
And,
seal? I don't know. Instead
man,
of just a
imagine
tea.
having this response.
What is that, a tea?
Of
got a
someone
tea.
saying something just baseline adult and correct, like Justin Trudeau.
You're just a
Well,
tea,
just tell
bro.
people, hey, you know, maybe you decide to get.
See,
your
you're just a
shot.
tea, bro.
Trudeau says,
I
if
like
you're
this.
taking
See, look at
care of
this.
some
This is
last-minute
gorgeous right here.
Christmas
See
shopping
this?
this week. Here's something else you can add to your list: a booster. If you're eligible for one but haven't gotten it yet, please do so now. And if you don't have your first or second dose, now's the time to get it. So yeah, if you're just a responsible adult who wants to protect not only your own life but the life of your fellow citizens, do the right thing. Get a booster and a vaccine, or as Jordan Peterson says, up yours, Justin Trudeau. Seriously, you'd have to kill me first, dude. I don't think anybody has to kill your fucking skin and
It's
bones
Jordan
and
Peterson,
Jewish
you guys.
beef and salt eating.
You know, if you just look at the context of what he's saying, you realize I'm correct on every word that I say. Fucking dumbass fucking Jordan Peterson.
ass. I think you're doing a pretty good job of killing yourself, Jordan Peterson.
Fucking hate that guy.
God damn it, most miserable son of a bitch on the planet, Jordan Peterson.
He is.
The poster boy for right-wing self-help gurus. He just, lately, he all
Let's see
fucking
if you can find
selfish
a
shit
pic.
on his Twitter feed. It's just him
Hell
bitching
yeah.
constantly about
Be
one
better
thing
than
or
a
another,
letter
playing
T,
tough.
man. I feel like it's a Sesame
He's
Street.
so tough. Somebody set up a charity fight between me and Jordan Peterson. I'd love to do that. Just saying. That'd be fun.
Alright, man.
And, speaking of giant fucking disappointments, Sam Harris decided to jump on the anti-woke bandwagon. So sad to see. So David Frum says, there's an article to be written explaining how and why so many people who began with anti-woke as their defining identity ended up as anti-vax. To which trust fund baby Sam Harris, born rich, complete shithead, says, might be as simple as the establishment has been captured by an infuriating ideology wokeness, which is just this vague, nebulous term that means absolutely nothing. It's the same thing as them saying PC culture. It's the same thing as them saying SJWs. It's just the next term that black people have invented that they have to frighten you with. Literally doesn't mean a fucking thing. Which is contaminating even the most basic scientific and medical communication. What? Literally all you're talking about is people who want equity, people looking at our society and realizing it is still racist, still unequal, and wanting to rectify that situation. Or as you know, evil wokeness. So, now, I will trust only non-standard sources of information and look for conspiracies everywhere. Yeah, it's the left's fault, folks. These people have no agency whatsoever. They're justified somehow in believing all this anti-vax conspiracy theory nonsense because woke. And Sam Cedar is the living embodiment of this classic viral Cody Johnston meme. The left got a little too PC, so I changed all of my opinions about the economy, social issues, systemic racism, healthcare, and history. It's exactly what he's talking about here. How about no? How about even if this thing called wokeness existed in the exact way you describe it?
He just said Sam Cedar instead of Sam Harris.
Anyone who gives up all their morals, all their beliefs, everything they hold dear, in order to believe right-wing conspiracy theories about anti-vax nonsense, the onus is completely on fucking them. They have the agency. They have the responsibility. Why are you blaming the left like they have some kind of out for this, Sam Harris? Just fucking disappointing as shit to see, but not surprising from this trust fund millionaire. Look it up, folks. Sam Harris's mom wrote the Golden Girls. So he rich as fuck. He don't have to worry about it. He not a man of the people. Fuck that douche.
Sam Harris's mom wrote the Golden Girls.
Speaking of douches, Ron DeSantis.
How dare
can't even give a
he?
straight answer to a simple question. Watch this fucking weasel. Imagine being more of a weasel than Donald Trump.
I thought Jordan was in
about
Don't Look Up for a
vaccines.
Minute.
They
Bash.
found a guy.
Governor, we're not even sure what.
I thought Jordan Peterson was in the movie. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, you know, it's the context of the electronics that go through the body, which... You're right, dude. For a second, he was like Bash. That's fucking hilarious. Anti-vaxxers are slow to realize reality. There's say people that hex the internet as fat. I'll change their tune eventually. Joe Rogan will be first.
Fully vaccinated means.
Did I say Sam Cedar? I meant
Dude.
Sam Harris. Sorry, I meant Sam Harris.
Dude, Ron DeSantis is on my screen right now. Fucking Ron DeSantis is on my goddamn screen right now. Can you fucking believe this shit? Fucking A, dude. I'm refreshing the chat just in case Orca comes in with a new image. I want to see that shit. Psst, unreal. Psst. Dude, why is Ron DeSantis on my screen right now? It's like I'm like this. Fucking vomit all over that motherfucker.
Harris, not Sam Cedar. Sam Cedar is awesome. Sam
What?
Harris sucks.
Governor, we're not even sure what.
He said Sam Cedar is awesome. Okay, not true. Don't agree. We can debate that. But, okay.
Fully vaccinated means anymore. The other day, Dr. Fauci said, you know, we could be that fully vaccinated means 3 shots, which is 2 shots for the vaccination and then 1 booster shot. Have you gotten the booster?
So I've done whatever I did, the normal shot, and you know that at the end of the day is people's individual decisions about what they want to do. But these boosters, in terms now, Florida, we ban vaccine passports. We won't let them fire you, even private.
Did you get the booster? I did whatever I did. Answer the question, fucko! God damn it. No wonder he's so popular among the right. They love these slimy fucks, and god damn it, they are trying to get Fauci killed, yo. They know exactly what they're doing.
I don't like Fauci.
This Fox News host went on there.
Fauci's a
and
piece of
told
shit.
The
So,
audience
I don't
to
like him.
ambush Fauci with a kill shot. Now,
What?
they have plausible deniability by saying, hey, he's just talking about making a viral video where you ask him tough questions. But he knows exactly how this kind of coded language can and might be taken. This is exactly why Fauci has to have security everywhere he goes.
Wow.
Because fucking morons like this are trying to get him
Hi,
killed.
Tula.
Fox News host ambushed Dr. Fauci with a kill shot.
Now you're going for the kill shot. The kill shot with an ambush, deadly. Because he doesn't see it coming.
That was Fox News host Jesse Waters Monday night at a Turning
That
Point
was
USA conference.
that was
Waters
Fox News host Jesse Waters taken completely out of context, where you couldn't hear everything that he said before and after this little blurb that we're going to play for you repeatedly, over and over and over again, because we're going to strum in. Look, nobody hates Jesse Waters as much as me, right? But I know what he meant. Hey, man, do I think he was using this rhetoric in hopes that crazy people would go out and try to literally do this? No, I don't. I don't think he was trying to instruct people vaguely with a veiled, suggestion for the masses to act so the craziest ones will act upon. No, I don't think Jesse Waters did that intentionally. I think he meant what he was saying. He's like, let's take this motherfucker down, fuck him, and let's treat this aggressively. Let's go to war with this motherfucker. And he was speaking in those terms. I think this is blown out of proportion, and I haven't heard the context of it yet. I hate Jesse Waters, and I fucking hate. I'd fucking spit on that motherfucker right. If he was right there, I'd fucking spit on him right now. I hate him, but I keep it real on this show, and you know I do. The brother and found nanny cams they had bought for his stay. Wow. Wow.
Wing crowd to create viral moments and rhetorically ambush Dr. Anthony Fauci and go for the kill shot by asking aggressive questions about research at the Wuhan lab.
This is when you say, Dr. Fauci, you funded risky research at a sloppy Chinese lab, the same lab that sprung this pandemic on the world.
Wow,
You know
listen to
why
that,
people
man.
Don't trust you, don't you? Boom! He is dead. He is dead. He's done.
Yeah.
Fauci, who is President Biden's chief
No,
medical
I'm
advisor,
sorry. That's not suggestive speech at all. He's speaking completely figuratively, and I don't see that as anything that there should be some kind of a crazy reaction to.
had this to say in response.
That's horrible. I mean, that just is such a reflection of the craziness that goes on in society.
Fauci has served more than 3 decades as the nation's top infectious disease doctor. He told CNN all he's ever done was encourage people to get vaccinated.
They know exactly what they're doing, folks. They know they have crazies listening to them, and they want Fauci to be killed.
Oh my
They know
God,
what a
Dusty.
ratings boon it would be if he.
Dusty, I disagree with you here, buddy. I'm sorry. I really look. I hate Fauci. I hate Jesse Waters. I hate all these motherfuckers. But you know, if I thought that me saying that I hate these people would someone that's watching me would go out and do something violent, I wouldn't be saying it. And if I was doing this on their scale, I might tone it back a little bit. But you know, he wasn't on Fox News, was he? He was like in a convention talking to, you know, who knows, a few hundred, maybe 1,000 people. I don't know how many people he was talking in front of, or if it was televised or not. So put it in that context so we know, and put it in the full context of what he was saying, of course, and which you're not doing. And, you know, understand, he's not like putting a target on him and posting an image, you know, like a crosshair on him, you know, like that one woman did with the glasses to another senator or something, or someone that was running for some sort of political position. And, you know, some crazy guy went out and ended up shooting a whole bunch of people. I think it's different. You know, he's talking in context of a fucking political campaign. You know, it's called a campaign, which is a fucking battle. It's a war. No, not Boebert. It was before Boebert. It's the one who ran for vice president with John McCain. When you're speaking in terms of a war, like you're calling something a campaign, yeah, Palin, thank you. You're basically, you know, surrendering that you're going to be speaking in terms of war. You know, I mean, that's just, you're going to be saying, yeah, make sure you give him the kill shot, make sure he's not talking about going out there and being violent. He's talking about this is how you take the guy out. I mean, it's totally legitimate terms, and I just totally disagree with you. And I think you have a little bit of a bias, bro. Anyone who is a fan of Sam Cedar does. You've got a bias.
He dies. Just like Dr. Tiller. Remember who Bill O'Reilly called Tiller the baby killer? And then one of his crazy ass audio members went out there and murdered Dr. Tiller? 100% what the fuck happened. And Fox News should fire that guy immediately, but they won't. Because they have no decency. And they don't give a shit. And alright, that's my Corona section. Let's read the super chat real quick. Making good time tonight.
That was good, man. I like that. So listen, you guys, I hope you had fun watching Dusty. He's fucking hilarious. Check him out, Cult of Dusty on YouTube. That's just one of his segments. He does like 2-hour shows. I believe Monday nights and Friday nights, I believe. Could be Wednesdays. I'm not sure. He does gaming on Twitch, on his Twitch channel, Cult of Dusty. And he's got a Twitter. It's at Cult of Dusty 1 on Twitter. Make sure you follow him there. Cult of Dusty 1. He's awesome. Love him. Don't agree with him on everything, but you know. Can't have it all. Alright, I will see you guys later today around 1 o'clock-ish or so. You guys take care. Enjoy your New Year's Day. Happy New Year's, everybody. And I'll see you still this year. A couple more times before next year. All right. Bye-bye. Bye, Tula.